If you're looking for a top trick that doesn't cost anything to help calm down and reduce your acne, well, you guys are in the right place, because today I am going to talk about skin icing. This is something that I coach my clients on at my spa and in my virtual program. And the reason why it works so well is ice and chilling the skin will actually reduce inflammation in the skin. There's vasoconstriction going on, reduction of blood flow in the area, and it's just going to allow that area to calm down and relax. Now, we want that for our skin when we are dealing with inflammation. Now, skin icing is something that I actually do in my spa, in my treatment room, not just coach people on. And the reason why is so much of what we do as estheticians or in the aesthetics industry is we're causing inflammation in the skin. And some inflammation can actually be good and beneficial, but a lot of times it's not. So I like to practice skin icing both in my treatment room and with my acne clients. So in today's video, I'm going to demonstrate that. But before we get started, my name is Elizabeth Steffen, and welcome to my channel if this is the first time you are here. I'm a licensed esthetician and skincare formulator, and I've been in the industry for over 20 years now. And I've actually been doing skincare treatments on myself probably since I was like 12 years old, when I would stick mud on my face from a pond. Yes, I actually did that. And I did suffer from acne. So this is something that I even do today at my age, late 40s. It does wonders. Like seriously, if I have a pimple that pops up, I do this trick. The first method is, I'm going to show you multiple methods. And the reason why is because it just depends on what you have. So the first one is actually using a ice cube. I am a Star Wars geek, and I have a Death Star ice cube. Womp, womp, womp. But you don't need a fancy Death Star ice cube to ice your face. So it is cold, but I am holding it. And I don't like putting it directly on my skin because I don't want all that water on my face, especially tap water from where I live. I just stuck it in a little baggie. And what you're gonna do is you are just gonna rub it and massage it. This actually feels really good because it's hot out today. All over your skin. And you're gonna time it for about 2 minutes. Now, if you feel that this is just really, really cold, like let's say you're doing it in the wintertime, you can take it off and take a break. You can also wrap it in a towel or a paper towel. I have a very old rag right here, an old cotton dishcloth. I just wrapped the ice cube around that. And that way it's not as cold. So you can actually hold it in place if you want to. I do recommend moving it around. It does feel like it's taken a lot of the chill out of it. So I'm going to take it back out. It just depends on the thickness. You know, I usually use a paper towel, not a towel that's as thick like that. Oop, I just dropped it. Yes. You know, I have a ringtone on my phone that is from Star Wars, and my text messaging, it's when people text me, it's the little Ewoks. No, it's not the Ewoks. It's the little teeny, the little guys on that planet, you know. I can't remember it now. I'm icing my face. So yeah, you're just gonna go over your face for about 2 minutes. Now, if you're just prone to like a pimple or two, literally you can just do like 30 seconds on that one pimple. Now, I had one here before. I'm giving you the middle finger, sorry. Inappropriate, YouTube's gonna ding my video. So I just take my ice cube and put it on like that. Now, I don't use ice cubes in my spa because I don't have a place for them. So that's not where they're gonna be. Also, if you get breakouts down here in your neck and chin, especially for like the teenagers and some, you know, mature adults, anyone can get acne down here. Yeah, you can definitely take that ice cube and put that down there. So another method is that you might have, if you don't have ice cubes in your house, because some people actually don't, you can take a freezer pack. So you can just, you know, this is the Igloo brand, and you can literally just do this over your face. Now remember, if you are cystic acne, I recommend 2 minutes twice a day. Just do this for 2 minutes. I gotta say, this feels so good right now. I didn't realize how warm I was. I'm like in the perimenopause stage, if you know, anybody else can relate to that. So a lot of times when women are in the menopause stage, more breakouts can start happening. This is such a wonderful thing to do, especially if you're getting hot flashes. Now, if you are in my acne program or you purchased one of my acne kits come with a gel pack. So you just literally stick this in your freezer, and this actually has a fabric side to it and it has a plastic side to it. So depending on what you can tolerate, you could always start with the more fabric side, and then as it warms up, you can flip it to the gel side. Now, what I actually do in my treatment room when I'm icing people is I have this amazing gadget. You can get it on my website, elizabethsteffen.com, but I love this one because, first of all, the metal on it is cold to begin with. Usually if your air temperature is below like the outside temperature, it's gonna feel cold. And normally we keep our spa at about 70 degrees, 69 degrees, 68 degrees, something like that. So this is already gonna feel cold on the skin. But what's really cool is it does a couple different functions. I'm gonna turn it on. Can you hear it? Got my microphone down here. So it vibrates, but then if I hit the upper button, this will actually warm up and give you red LED, but down here, there's another button. And it does blue LED, which is very good for antibacterial. And this actually starts getting cold. So I usually use 2 of these. I actually have the second one right here. So I'm gonna turn on the other one. Now in my treatment room, if you're an esthetician, this is amazing to do on both sides of the face. And I will tell you, my clients love this. Since we started introducing this last year, they have been raving about it. So it's almost like a fire and ice facial that, you know, we warm up the skin, maybe with some steam and a lot of massage. So the skin is warming up. We're creating a lot of blood flow. And then at the end of the facial, we're gonna start reducing any inflammation that we may have brought into the skin. And we're gonna go ahead and finish them off with 2 of these. Now, another nice thing about having 2 is in case if the battery dies on one, then you've got the other one. But if you are just doing this yourself, you only need 1, like at home. You know, you don't need to go ahead and buy 2 of these. 1 is definitely enough. And it doesn't get as cold as an ice cube, but trust me, if you are feeling warm on the skin, this does feel really nice. I highly recommend it if you don't want to be messy. So what's really nice about this as well is you can keep this in your bathroom. So when you're doing your skincare routine, after you wash your face, you're going to ice your face before you put your products on. But what you can also do with, you know, your handheld devices, oh, I turned that one red. What else you can do with your devices is you can actually put, I'm trying to turn it off. I'm not doing a very good job. Okay. You can put a little serum on here if you want to do like a hyaluronic acid based serum, and you can just go ahead and glide it into your skin. It really is amazing. And you know what? I actually do have a serum here. I've got my peptide 1 eye and lip serum. This is a serum that I launched this year. It is amazing. I'm actually putting a drop on here. It's really thick. You can use it all over your face, but now it actually, this is gliding so much better. So you can penetrate your products in your skin by using this as well. Now, it did kind of condense on this side, so I gotta move it around. This is also really great if you have puffy eyes. We get a lot of that in our spa. A lot of people are asking about puffy eyes. This is about ick eyes. I really don't need to show you any more about skin icing the face, but if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. Check out my description. I've got some stuff in my description of the video here, you know, some good information and resources. And if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on the next video.